I want to thank you for joining us today and making time out of your busy schedule. I know this week is probably really hectic, so thanks for joining us.
Of course, happy to do it.
I first want to ask you, because you've been interim superintendent since the end of September, but you're starting off a brand new school year. So I first want to ask how you are feeling starting off the 2026-2027 school year.
Oh, it kind of like every school year, and like everybody else, excited, right? And some stress, some anxiety about the upcoming school year. But by and large, I'm just super excited about it, right? I've told people, since September, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to serve in this district and to be able to serve this community. And so I still feel that every single day. So I'm just really looking forward to Monday and to seeing thousands of kids enter into our doorways. At one point in time, I remember thinking about this. I was a principal at North High School, and I was talking to the staff preparing for the first day of school. And I said, is there anything more exciting than the first day? And they said, the last day. And so, yes, of course, there's always that. But I will tell you, by and large, the overwhelming sentiment in our staff and in our community is that this is a really exciting time of year to start the school year off, and I feel the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, as we start off the new year, I'm wondering if there are any positions that you're still looking to fill as you start this year, or any positions that you've struggled to fill over the years.
Yeah, there's always, positions here and there that are vacant to start the school year off for various reasons. Folks last minute move out of state and things like that, so we have to work through those. But for the most part, we're well into the high 90s of our fill rates and our percentages of staffing. So we're sitting really, really well right now. We've had to make some staffing shifts here as of late, just based on enrollments and needing to fill some vacancies in special education. So we're making that happen, and the staff has been really, really amazing about it. And so we're going to continue to move forward, and we'll be ready on Monday.
Okay, good to hear you'll be ready. And I also want to talk about what's right behind you, Reimagine Education.
Yeah.
That's been a big initiative you've been working on, especially since that bond was approved in November. And I know there's been several construction projects breaking ground over the summer, those maker spaces especially. What updates do you have for the Reimagining Education initiative?
Yeah, it's really, really exciting right now. So, as you mentioned, passing the bond in November was amazing, and truth be told, I'm still celebrating. But we've got construction happening. There's bricks being laid right now at 4 different middle schools for the maker spaces, and so that's really, really exciting to see. So you can really see the physical structures started to take shape. We've also are just sort of wrapping up our boundary analysis committee work, where we've been out in the community getting feedback around the boundaries. And so that will continue throughout the end of August. So that survey is out there. It's on our website at dmschools.org. And so you can find that link there. But right now, it's just a matter of just taking concepts and putting them into design and then have them take shape. And so it's a really, really exciting time of year to see all the construction going up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know one focus of Reimagining Education is the career and technical education and hands-on learning, also workforce-based classes. I'm wondering why DMPS finds it important for students to have these types of classes as they find their future career.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we want every student to have a pathway and a concrete plan when they leave Des Moines Public Schools. And so there are so many workforce opportunities out there for our students, and we want to make sure that we are creating those pathways for them while they're still in school, right? Through the middle school maker spaces and, of course, into the high school career technical education spaces. But by and large, it's because this is also what our students and our families have said that they wanted, right? And so when we think about the career opportunities for students here in the city of Des Moines and in the state of Iowa, and you match that with student desires and family desires for the futures of their kids, it's a perfect match. And so we're excited to be able to offer that for our families and for our students, and we're really looking forward to the next several years.
Awesome. Okay. I also want to ask about this. We know a big driver for Reimagining Education was Ian Roberts, and I'm wondering, as we head into this new school year, it is going to be the first full school year without him, and there's going to be some mixed emotions from students, staff, and families. And I'm wondering how DMPS plans to offer support to those people who might be, experiencing some mixed emotions as we start the new school year.
Yeah, I think one of the most amazing aspects of Des Moines Public Schools that I've experienced and witnessed since I've been here in 2010 is that it's very much a community. And so the Reimagine work was absolutely community driven. It was spearheaded by a committee of 80 different folks that are both staff and family and business partners and students. And so just knowing that it's a community plan, and that as a community we come together both in the toughest moments but also in the celebratory moments. And so Monday is definitely one of those celebratory moments. And so I know that we've got again, thousands of students and over 5,100 staff members that are going to show up to wrap their arms around one another and to provide whatever supports are necessary.
Okay, and that's good to hear. And I also know that something that DMPS has been working on is regaining trust of families and students after Roberts was arrested. How are we going to continue to do that as well as we start school this fall?
Yeah, to be present, right? To be present in community spaces and school spaces, and to be partners in the work, to be authentically sort of connected to our families and reaching out to get their feedback. And so we've engaged in a number of different endeavors and initiatives to create more opportunities to engage with our families. And it doesn't have to be in a school space, right? It can be in a coffee shop, it can be in a church, it can be in a lot of different areas around the city. And so we're really, really excited about this school year to continue those efforts. And to reach our families, and just to be partners in that. I think a big component of regaining trust is also having some follow through, right? And so when we develop a plan together, it is the responsibility of the district to follow through on that, right? And so the perfect example is the Reimagine plan. It was approved by the community and developed by the community. And so what you see in terms of construction is that follow through, and that it's actually taken shape.
And also, I mean, you're interim superintendent, so the goal is to hire a full superintendent. I'm curious about how that search is going, if there's any chance that you might not even do this entire school year as interim superintendent.
Yeah, some of those decisions still haven't been made yet, and so there's lots of possibilities out there. What I can tell you is that regardless of the role that I'm in, I'm excited about this community, and I'm excited about this district and what we've got going forward. And I would be more than honored to serve in any capacity as long as it's here in Des Moines.
Okay, cool. And I also want to pivot a little bit since some people might be doing some last minute back to school shopping. We saw an Ipsos poll that says that parents are going to spend an average of $900 per kid on back to school expenses. And I'm curious if DMPS is doing anything to offer support to families who might not be able to afford all the supplies that their students need.
Yeah, we've had a few events over the summer and some with partners like the Caitlin Clark Foundation that offered backpacks and supplies for students. And so we also collect a number of supplies and provide that to each of our schools for families that are in need of that. The other thing that I'm super proud of, again, is under the direction of our food and nutrition director, Amanda Grimm, is that we are feeding every student in Des Moines Public Schools free breakfast, free lunch yet again. And so this is like the 4th or 5th consecutive year for that. And so it's an incredible achievement, and I'm just super proud of that and the work of the team to get that done. So we will continue to offer every single resource that we can. And again, we're excited to welcome families with open hearts and open minds on Monday.
Yeah, and if families are looking for some of those resources, what's the best way they can reach out to you and let you know that they do need that help?
Yeah, they can always, of course, contact their school directly, but also go into the school website at dmschools.org, and there are links there to request any sort of items that might be available, and we'll get that to them.
Okay, cool. Okay, as we approach that first day of school, is there anything else that you would like to know, students to know or families to know?
Yeah, just be there. Be there on Monday. Monday is the first day of school. And we've got a number of staff, of course, that are just waiting and super excited and won't sleep over the weekends in anticipation of receiving kids. And so I just want families to know that even if you haven't registered and you haven't enrolled yet, you can do that, right? You don't have to wait. And so we're excited to receive all families and all students next week. So wake up early, get ready to go, and we'll be ready for you.
Busy time of the year. I want to thank you so much for making the time, sitting down with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Anytime.